response that I'm getting when I'm writing on Minnesota Progressive Project is, you know, people very curious about you. I mean, you capture more attention quicker than anyone else that claims come into this race. And I think partially because even though you're in such a public position, police don't usually take legislative positions, and so people wanted to know where you stand and where you are and everything, and they research everything. And somebody out there came up with the fact, are you ready for this?
Sure.
That you once gave $50 to Bush.
Yes, that does ring a bell, and I can probably tell you when I did that. I haven't checked my checkbook recently, but my guess is that probably pretty shortly after 9/11. Right after 9/11, I was very sympathetic and very supportive of the idea. I had friends from Port Authority Police that died in the World Trade Center bombings. That bothered me greatly, that we needed to have a response and that somebody had to step up and take leadership. Initially, at that moment, I think that was a moment in time that touched my heart. I think it touched every American's heart. I mean, none of us is kind of like JFK's assassination. Everybody can remember where you were at that moment and feeling like you had to get behind the administration to do the right thing. Beyond that, though, when the right thing stopped being the right thing, that's been one of the many troubling pieces I've had with the Republican Party, has been the right thing stopped being the right thing. And I have a real big piece, maybe it's the cop in me, that says I have to be able to trust you. That's fundamental to what, if I'm going to support you politically, if I'm going to support you economically, if I'm going to support you, you know, if you're my leader, I have to know that you're telling me the truth. And when I lost faith that I was being told the truth, it's hard to get my faith back again. I'm a skeptic. If you've lied to me once, you're a liar. And that's what I felt was happening. I got the sense that we weren't getting the whole truth. We weren't even getting a little bit of the truth at the end. And that's why I supported Barack Obama in the next elections, because I really believe he was telling me the truth, that he was a man that I could believe in. He was a man that I believe really had the best interest of the entire country at heart, and so that's who I supported. I really do believe that there was time for a change, but that moment, 9/11, that 9/11 moment was a big deal to me, both as a cop and as a person.